We have got some show enough games, even though our team, the Dallas Cowboys, y'all, we know they're not going to, we know what's up. We're looking forward to the draft. If you in here, all you 120 people, if you don't mind, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Trying to build the channel. Your support is much appreciated. So, top 5 games that I think that we need to be looking at. Cap, no cap, you're going to get a kick out of this. I believe the Buffalo Bills will hand the Kansas City Chiefs their first loss. Kansas City is getting their first loss. They've been getting by on the skin of their teeth. The skin of their teeth. Freddie says, I think the boys get number 8 or 7. I do too. In the first round of the draft. And I'll tell you this. If I'm the Cowboys and I can't get who I want, like a Travis Hunter, or if I can't get Genty, or if I see I can get who I want and trade back and there's someone that wants that spot, I'll trade back and get who I want. And I'll get another first round draft pick. And I have 2 next year. I would. Or if they get that 7th spot, then make it count. You get the best player available at wide receiver. We'll look at this pass rusher in the coming weeks. Maybe you get a pass rusher so you can put Micah Parsons back at linebacker. But if I'm going to be in the top half of the draft, I'm really trying to pick the best players I can. I don't even know if I'm caring. I don't even know if I'm caring about a position. Yeah, I'm with you. Washington isn't ready. They're going to get knocked out. Josh Allen. I'm telling you, he got Amari Cooper now. You watch what he looked like. The Buffalo Bills will hand Kansas City their first loss. Kansas City Chiefs, man, they have been getting by the skin of their teeth. Also, wicked. The Pittsburgh Steelers are better than people think. The Pittsburgh Steelers, y'all, are better than people think. Mike Tomlin has that defense humming. And I think they're going to put a stop to both Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Because if you look at the Cincinnati Bengals game, I'm telling y'all, if you watch that game, those referees need to be fired. That last drive for the Cincinnati Bengals, they flat out cheated. They missed a face mask. They purposely missed a roughing the passer. The face mask was blatant, and they missed a clear pass interference call on the 2-point conversion. Cincinnati should have won that game. The way they handled up on Derrick Henry, I mean, Lamar Jackson put a wicked run on him at the end, but I believe the refs cheated them out of that game. And it's a travesty that Joe Burrow has the record that he has and the season that him and Jamar Chase are having. It's crazy. But I think the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are going to hand the Baltimore Ravens another loss. The Chicago Bears are a mess. I think they fired the offensive coordinator. This is what happens. You get these quarterbacks like Caleb Williams. They're looking at Jaden Daniels. They're having buyer's remorse. They probably could have kept Justin Fields. What's the difference in the result? Probably could have kept Justin Fields. You probably could have traded that pick for Caleb Williams, and you probably could have got 3 first-round draft picks. There were people who were clamoring for Caleb Williams. When people are clamoring for a quarterback like that, and I know I don't have the people, I don't have the Andy Reid, and I'm going to get Patrick Mahomes. If there's a quarterback that may be better than him, because a lot of people were saying Jaden Daniels was better. A lot of the scouts were saying this. They said Jaden Daniels was better than Caleb Williams, and I didn't think the tape was lying. I think they were looking at the tape. I'd have traded back, but they're an unmitigated disaster. Green Bay is going to beat Chicago. It's going to be a divisional game. It's going to be a good, hard-fought game, but the Green Bay Packers will prevail. The Atlanta Falcons, y'all, they're about to fold like a lawn chair at a wedding. The Denver Broncos, people don't even realize it. This Denver Bronco defense is crazy. It is. The Denver Broncos are going to fold Atlanta Falcons. I believe the Denver Broncos are going to win that game. And all these teams in the AFC, they better be very leery of the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos could mess around and get in there as a wild card team and wind up doing to one of those teams the same thing the Green Bay Packers did to the Dallas Cowboys. Defense wins championships. Defense wins championships. And if Sean Payton can get a hold of that offense the way he needs to and get it humming, they got the defense already. They could do some damage in the playoffs. MG says, Wicked says, thank you. MG says, if Seattle loses Sunday, Jerry starts making plans about trading for DK Metcalf. Boy. I'd give up first for DK Metcalf. I would. I straight up would. Lions and Steelers in the Super Bowl. You know what? Mike Tomlin pretty sneaky. I mean, he's putting together a sneaky good season. The 70s fans say you can hate on Dak Prescott if you want to, but he's the reason we won in Pittsburgh. Straight up. Wicked said he good with that outcome. If we crack the top 10, there will be teams wanting to trade with us. And I would definitely trade for him if I could get the player I wanted and make that trade. Trust me, the 49ers will win in Lambeau next week versus the Packers and stomp their presence as a top 3 team in the NFC. Well, I put right here, if you can see it, if it's legible, you know what I said, no cap? San Francisco begins their run on Sunday. They're going to beat the brakes off the Seattle Seahawks. San Francisco is about to begin its run, y'all. They do this every year. They are about to make a crazy run, and they are going to upend some of these false teams in the NFC. The Washington Commanders, they'll have no chance against San Francisco with Christian McCaffrey. They won't have a chance. Seattle, they're not going to have a chance. Minnesota, they're not going to have a chance. It's going to take Detroit to dethrone the reigning NFC champs, which are the San Francisco 49ers.